stream page and see if it goes live. Because apparently that didn't work last time. I'm getting so fucking gaslit by computers right now. Like, I need you guys to know this. So gaslit. Is it working? It's trying to connect, it looks like. I'm not seeing anything. Like, is it gonna work? Is it working? It says live 25 seconds, but it's not showing me any video. Wait! It's trying to. Dude, straight up, this might be like a no YouTube day. YouTube just is just not working with me. My internet connection's fine, my everything's fine. YouTube just hates me. Like, look at this. This is what I'm looking at right now. Excellent connection. Oh, there we go. Fucking there we go. All I had to do was just fucking show the world that this website's broken. Just like every other fucker that gets banned off this stupid ass website. That's like, oh, let me go on Twitter. No, now your account is fixed. Man, screw YouTube. I'm trying not to curse too much because it's the start of a new VOD. Man. So anyways, this is part 2. Finally, this is part 2 of my practice stream day 2. So, yeah, welcome back. I'm only so infuriated by streaming, by YouTube, by Discord. Apparently, when you're on streamer mode, here's another fun thing. When you're on streamer mode in Discord, it doesn't let you look up messages from specific users unless I'm just dumb. Like, something about just going live turns you into a, like, technology just becomes against you, is how that works. So insane. I hate technology. I hate Windows. I hate YouTube. I hate all of this stuff. Okay. Breathe. Oh my god. For the last 5 minutes, it said that I was live on YouTube on OBS, but it wasn't actually live on YouTube. Because I guess I don't know why. Ugh! Rip whatever hairs I have left in my head out. Oh my god, streaming is so annoying. But multi-streaming is, if streaming is annoying, multi-streaming is like fucking, oh my god. This is what you sign up for when you multi-stream every day. Well, I'm gonna take a break real quick, go pee, blow off some steam, maybe go smoke a bowl. Yeah, and then well, let's move on to Treetops. I think we've come to the conclusion that it doesn't really matter what you do in this room. You can do the 2-ball, you can do the old strats. Either way, doing either of them well is like 11.5 seconds, so it doesn't really matter. Let's head over to Treetops. I'm glad we at least looked at it. Same thing with the stuff in Wizard Peak yesterday. It's like, hey, at least I looked at all of it, you know, so I understand like what's going on. BRB. I am back. What is up, everybody? Who here is still in the chat, like lurking after that entire ass crash out by me? It only took me, yesterday it took me until like two and a half hours to crash out doing all this practice. Today it took me less than 1 hour, but I blame YouTube and Discord UI for that. So yeah. There's probably only a handful of people here right now, so shout out to everyone who's still kicking it. Yeah, we got like 30 viewers in the YouTube stream. Oh my god. I'm just running my stream into the ground. It's not my fault! Well, I'm just yelling at this guy at this point. Guys, I have a Coke Zero right here. Cheers. Beagle with the gift. Oh my god, thank you. You're giving me some solace from this nightmare of streaming. Thank you, Beagle. Cheers. Anyways, let me move my Coke over here. I learned my lesson last time. And let's work on Treetops. First things first, actually, I do want to see if I want to change my strat here. I might not. Because I kind of got used to whatever I was doing before. Where you grab the green out of the air. I should do what Jordy does and flame that guy out the air, though. So let me work on that real quick, and then we'll watch the video that he sent me. I think I can just, instead of charge glide flame charge, I think I can just flame charge out of that. Just gotta be careful not to bonk. You have to, it's kind of tough to get the exact right angle though. You have to hit him to the right for it to work. I mean, it is easier when you charge out of the air and then flame charge at the end because you can turn harder right. But you don't have to do it as hard as I'm doing it, I don't think. You should try doing it just with the flame charge out of the air. Oops. Dude. This is why we practice. You gotta get that fucking muscle memory. Like that, and then like that. That'd be cool, like double flame like that. Like flame charge the first guy and then grab the second guy's gem out the air. That'd be kind of cool. Oops. Like that. I don't know. Maybe it just makes more sense to just go up. Like, flame charge him. And then do that. But that feels slow, man. It feels whack. I kind of want to, like, go around and, like, do one of these. Like, hit it like that, and then like that. I feel like that's the play. It certainly makes almost no difference. All this stuff I'm looking at here, I've been kind of stuck on this early section of this level yesterday a little bit. And I keep missing that flame charge. And Jordy posted a timing on Discord that was like, it doesn't matter. Basically, it doesn't matter what you do here. You just gotta pick something. And after so much, like, you know, I've sort of debilitated myself here by looking at so many different things. So I'm still landing on something, so I just have to do it a lot until I land on the exact thing. It's like, what I want more than anything is to be able to hit a double flame charge, or not double flame charge, but flame charge. Well, you'll see, hold on. Let me load this and just make a save state right there after that guy. Okay, so save state. So that should be there, perfect. Like, wow, you can double flame charge them, hold on. I didn't even think you could. I was saying like, oh, not a double flame charge, because that's like clearly impossible. No, you could definitely do that. Hold on. You have to like recenter your charge on that guy though. You have to really get hard left for it to make any sense. I'd at least like to flame charge the first one on the left and then grab the second one's gem out of the air as I'm turning around would be the ideal thing. Well, the ideal thing would be a double flame charge, of course, but... There we go, like that. Oh, come on. Yeah, you really gotta... You gotta jackknife this bitch. Oh! Oh man, it's so hard. There we go. Do that a few more times. God damn. That shit's fucking badass. Oh yeah, about the fan chest hitting the enemy. Let me bring up your video, by the way, while I'm thinking about it. Before I read that. Here we go. Here's your video. Boom. And then let's move that into the under the splits. Okay. Before I watch this, let me read your message. About the fan chest island you were on about, hitting the enemy, which is up further ahead. You've seen Katsu do it firsthand and you can never do it. We'll look at that in a minute. Let me look at your, there's a lot of stuff to look at here, holy shit. Let me try real quick, before I watch it, I know I've been putting off this video. Before I watch this video, let me try doing this whole intro sequence with this flame charge strat here. And then I'm good. I really want to do that in runs. I feel like with the right muscle memory, it can't be that bad. I mean, that was a very slow version, but I need to get better at this guy right here is what I need to do. Let me make a different save slot and do it right as I grab the green. Gotta get better at that flame charge after this guy. Gotta get better at that. Oops. Gotta stay on slot 2. I'm supposed to leave his blue gem. Do that. Like that, and then back around. Hold on. This is, by the way, super unnecessary, by the way, what I'm doing here. I want to just say, but I gotta land on something. Oh, and I just want to do that so badly, for no reason. For literally no reason, I just want to do that. Can a man do an unnecessary swag strat? I think the play is like... So let me try flame charging out of the air again, because I keep fucking that up. I gotta find the limits of this guy's bonk. I don't want a full hop for starters. I want a short hop flame charge. And then I want to hit that guy to the right. The flame barely reaches. Maybe unless I do one of those. And then you don't wait for the gem. Hello. I've been like waiting for the gem like a fucking idiot. It's like, I keep regressing into this old strat of like charging and then jump charging. Like, I don't know. Like that. That's what I want. I want 3 jump charges there. That's what I keep regressing into the more I practice this. I gotta glide on that. There we go. And then get that. This is crazy. This is such a crazy strat. I love it. Come on. Slow. It's like, I did like 5 jump charges. They're so bad. No, it definitely makes more sense to just do this. Like, just do that. That's probably faster too, like, honestly. If you get the perfect stops like that. I'm just gonna go back to that. I'm just gonna go back to that for now, since I'm having like very little success on the other way. You gotta make sure you get the stop on that guy. That's what makes him fast. I'm getting the stop really good right now. And then that happens. That's the problem with going for enemy stops, is like, you just don't know if you're gonna get the gem or not. It's like, I feel like I'm not getting the flame out at the right time. There we go. Like, that worked. I do like the left guy first idea, is if it's not too janky, it's just hard not to make it really janky. I gotta make my second jump charge go all the way up to the ledge. I'm kind of liking the flame later. I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm trying to do the flame early strat, which does make sense, but I'm liking the flame later strat. It's like I'm more used to it. It gives you like a wider window to hit him to the right, I think. I'm just gonna keep doing it that way, especially because that's what I have the muscle memory for as well. That was slow. Now let's do it just grabbing the guys the other way around. Like that. That's gotta be the fastest way, if you could get the guy's green gem. Now, there's something to be said for maybe wait so that way they wake up. Like, if you wait the exact right moment, then he'll walk up into you like that, which is so much, honestly, fucking sick. But let's try from the start of the level and see if we can get the proper weight there. Even that, like, see, that's the problem, is you end up going so far ahead of the thief, you can't. Maybe there's a way to manip the thief, like, but I feel like the only thing you can do is wait. Unless you can do it so that you wake up the second guy early, like, hold on. Like, wake up the second guy before he reaches him, maybe, and then, like, fade back for the reds. Like, maybe that'll push the thief forward and force the later guys to wake up earlier. Is this getting, like, convoluted yet? Am I overcomplicating it? Let me know. I definitely am. Try to hit him. I want to try to hit him. Let me just see, just proof of concept. Can you just hit him before the thief sees him? Like, is that possible? You go straight for that guy, and then the thief runs past. This isn't even fast at this point. Tough. No, I don't think so. I don't think it is possible. I'd have to, like, jump flame charge from super, super far back there. Ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute. This is, if I can hit him. I think it still doesn't work though, but just for funsies. Just to see how fast I can reach him. You have to perfectly time the jump charge here as well, which is annoying. Dude, yeah. One more, let's just hit him, Even though it's not gonna do anything, let's just hit him. Ugh, no. See, missed jump charge. I pressed X a frame early. Oh, fuck. Whatever, dude. Surely that doesn't do it. He's already doing that. It's about skipping the thief animation, so I'm already way too late, if that was the goal. You would need to flame him, like, right as you spawn, basically, for it to make any sense. Which you can do for later monkeys in the thief cycles, but... for the first few in here, you can. Alright, we should watch Jordy's video now. Let's I think I've sufficiently driven myself crazy with this start area. Totally got off on a tangent. Let's watch Jordy's thing here. Make it bigger. So he says grab, the whole point of this video is that he does the early kill on this red thief, which has been known for a long time. I guess he missed it there, but the idea is that you do that early kill. So the red thief would be dead. Right? I don't know if Jordy's here to confirm it. And then, yeah, you would ignore him doing the daze strat, which does save a little time. And then perfect daze strat. He goes left to right on that cleanup. I prefer to go right to left on those gems. I don't... Okay, hold on. I might be missing something, but I'm not really sure how grabbing the thief early here is better. Okay, here we go. There's the early kill. Let me check what the end time was there. .42 point something. 42.59. So now here's another attempt. This is with the early kill. And keep in mind, on his first attempt, he went for the early kill but failed it. So it's going to automatically lose time for that. Yeah, I think that cleanup inside there is pretty much the same as me, except I collect the gems like right to left. I don't know, maybe Jordy's version is faster in there. So yeah, that's with an early thief. You grab this. How is that different than if you don't grab the early thief? I don't understand how that's different, except you spend more time grabbing him. Oh, let me see. 2 clips time without first. 42.22. So this one was the first one is 42 point, like, what was it? 42 point... That was 4222 on the second attempt, and then 42.59 on the first attempt. I'm not understanding, like, what the difference is, though. The problem on the first one is you have to wait for the thief at the supercharge later. You have to wait for the thief on the supercharge later? Let me go over there and let's, like, figure this out real quick. So we're gonna make a save state right here on the entrance to this area. Here, let me, like, kind of simulate this glide here, and I'll start from here and then make a save state. Strats. Okay, so save state created. Now, normally when we do this part, the idea is that we turn in as early as possible here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm so sorry, the fucking screen is over. That's why I gotta put it off to the side, because I'll just forget. I keep, like, trying to make it big for you guys, and then I end up covering it. Every time, bro. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, boom. It's out of the way now. Jordy just fucking stanced up on my gameplay. Okay, so go back here. So, just trying to emulate the normal way without the early thief here is getting a really early flame and then probably hitting something like that. Most people do an inward the problem is that most people do, myself included, do an inward 360. Like, we turn in the other way here, but that's not necessary. And neither is going all the way around in order to actually hit the thief. Because if we actually try to hit the thief early here, we have to go really wide to do, and, like, be gliding, or not necessarily be gliding, but it's just you have to go wider for it. So that alone, I think that difference, let's just say, I'm not going to go crazy in time at all. Let's just say that's a couple tenths of a difference. I think we can agree on that. A couple tenths, maybe 2 tenths, 3 tenths of a difference, possibly more, doing that instead of doing this. You know, that's like half a second to a second, but let's just say like half a second. Half a second? And then, like, where do we save the time back later? You're saying it's on the supercharge later that we save this time back. So let's go back to the save state. Hopefully the guy's still alive. Yeah, he is. So let me do it like the non-skippy way here. The non-early kill way. Yeah, see how we always do a 360 there? It makes more sense to do it the other way, now that I'm, like, analyzing it. There we go. Like that. I guess it doesn't matter, really, if we're being honest. Okay. Nothing matters, by the way. In this, every different little thing I'm looking at right now doesn't matter, just for the record. It's just to stimulate my brain in terms of thinking what's optimal and what's not. Okay, so we got the dragon here. I'll go ahead and make this save state. In slot 3, we'll go for this boost here. Beautiful. I clean up left to right, I was saying earlier, but I don't think it matters. Or, pardon me, right to left. And now here. Where is the thief gonna be that fucks me up? Like, how does that slow you down at all? I let go of the supercharge like an idiot. I was too slow. Oh yeah, I have to do the whole section, huh? I have to do the whole section from start to finish in order to illuminate this. So let me do that. But yeah, I've never had any, like, problem with going too fast on this route. To where I need the fucking key is what I need. Hold on, let me go back and get the key. So that way I can, like, really test this whole section. Where is the key? It's back here, back here. I always forget. Like, once you're already in the level, like, so deep, it's like, wait, where's the key? After all these years. Here's the key. Boom. Hopefully we don't key glitch ourselves or something stupid like that. Now let's go back, set up that glide, and then do the whole section. So like about here. Okay, that should be good with the key now. Ah, dude. We'll do it this way. And fail again. I'm like unlearning everything in this level now. Everything's just like a crapshoot. Ooh. Still slow, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. This first part doesn't matter until, like, we make him run, right? So I'm just gonna do this first part normal and make another save state once we touch the dragon. Like, properly. With the proper timing this time. Okay, here we go. Proper timing. Mash start after this. Okay, so this is a good spot to do the timing from, right? So say you do this. Oop, pretend like I got him. You're saying you'd be going too fast for him here. How? And then also, I got the double there, so I didn't even have to go around the tower. Dude. That was ideal, right? Look at the first clip. Okay. This one? Let's watch this again now. Na 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 na. The only spot you lose time is right here because you have to trigger him. But that's like, what is that? Like maybe point, you're timing just this, like this run from here to here. That's the only part that's slower, I thought. Is that the part you're talking about right here? Because we have a save state right there. So if you don't go for him, let's time it. If you don't go for him, then I'll do it from like, let's just do it from like when I start the movement here to when I jump off of that. I'll like on that X press when I jump off is when I'll hit the timer again. And you're talking about the other supercharge, but I'm just going to look at this just out of curiosity for a moment. One sec. Maybe I should time it like when the, yeah, when I gain control of Spyro is when I should hit the timer. So like right when he, like try to anticipate him turning. Sorry if this is making anyone dizzy. Or I could just do it on the jump charge as well. Maybe on the jump charge, be smart, I don't know. It's 1.6, just like that, just keep it real rough. I gotta keep my timings rough. I can't think too hard about it. 1.1, no. 1.6. Wait, get the save slot, the slave slot. Oh god. These are such bad turnarounds. Okay, 1.5. 1.3. Let's just say that turnaround's like a second and a half, roughly. Maybe give or take a few tenths. And then if you do this now, to trigger him, 1.7. Oops. To be fair, I'm not really doing it super optimally, but it's about the same, honestly. If we're being honest. No, unless you miss him, then it's like, fuck. Whatever. Yeah, whatever the fuck. You know, obviously there's some discrepancies there. Okay, so you're saying on the second supercharge. I also didn't jump there. Also, we have the fucking Nork Cove music going. Everybody's favorite. Let's watch the second supercharge. So he wasn't talking about there. He's talking about after this part. And but what Jordy's saying is the second thief, this thief is slow here. And that slows you down somehow. So you're saying that's a time save, the thief being slow there? Or you're saying it's a time loss or what? You do the building so fast you have no choice to wait. What am I missing here, Jordy? The only difference from these two clips that I could see, like time loss wise, was you just went for the double kill in the beginning and missed it. And I guess the thief, what you're saying is the thief landed here. Hold on. You're saying the thief landed here. Where the fuck he was, hold on. That was the second clip, hold on. Second clip is with no thief. Let me go back to the first clip. Well, that's cool how you like activate him like that. I just noticed that where you like turn into him. That's kind of cool. Here's the first clip again. And we're talking specifically about this supercharge. He waits there, is what you're saying. But the thing is I do that anyways. I don't do that wait for the thief. You're saying that like you're gonna despawn the thief if you go too quick there. Is that like what you're saying? Because I think I have done that like once or twice before where you like despawn the thief. If you go faster than this, the thief turns around on Stone Knot. So he doesn't even come all the way to the building. It's weird because, you know, when I would always go up this way, when I would go up here, I would always do a this was just my setup for it, was to just do a double jump there basically. And pretty much 99.9% of runs I've done, even with like the faster building interior, I have not had the thief turn around on me like that. So I don't know. I didn't realize that that was like such a critical part of that, was like doing that double jump just to slow down Spyro. Talking about over here. Let me make a save state over here. Say I'm, whoops, kill these guys. Say I'm right here. See how the thief flew over right there? You'd have to wait for him. So that's what you're talking about, right? You're talking about slowing down right there at the top of the ramp. More versus less. I personally just kind of like, maybe I'm just dumb for this, but I kind of just YOLO it, you know, like the setup there is to double jump anyways. You kind of take a wider turn and that pretty much accounts for the thief like being slow there or whatever. Because you sort of the whole supercharge itself is kind of slow to kind of get the right speed. I should say it's slow to set up and fast to exit the ramp. Like both of them. But yeah, am I still not understanding like what the issue is? Like, or am I understanding it now? Let me know. What's up, Good Breaky? What's up, Artisan, Time Traveler? DQ of the month? What do you mean DQ of the month? Like Dairy Queen? You get yourself a nice 2,000 calorie milkshake. Did you know that that's the highest calorie thing you can buy in fast food is a milkshake? Especially if you're eating it with like fries and a burger and stuff. Fries, burger, and a milkshake. That'll easily run you 3,000 calories. Which is insane. That's literally all of your calories for a day and then some. If you have like a big one, I mean. Like if you drink a whole milkshake at once, especially if you're lactose intolerant like me, oh my god. You're done. You're done for the day. Do you think I'm understanding it? So you're just basically, if I'm understanding you correctly, you're going for a slower thief start, so that way you don't have to wait as long at the top of this ramp. This ramp here. That's basically everything you're saying, is going for a slower start on the thief. Like, going for the double kill, basically. And then, so that way you don't have to wait here. But the thing is for me, is if we did the fastest possible supercharge here, which would be, basically, which isn't the fastest exit on the supercharge, but it's like the fastest start, like really rushing this section. I guess you could do another double jump, like curving really tight. But it's kind of like, in my mind, it's like kind of like doesn't matter, you know? Like, because you're gonna be going up here, you might as well just do it a little wide like that, and then there you go. You've waited for the thief. It's all good, you know? But maybe I'm just too slow. Like, I haven't had the problem enough yet where I need to slow it down. Maybe you're just genuinely finishing that part like faster than me nowadays. So maybe it'll be more relevant for me as I continue on my journey. But I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep that whole like alternate strat in mind. For sure. So thank you for the info. I'm sorry we had to play such a long game of telephone to understand that. But to be fair, it was very intricate stuff about the thief. For my faded ass to comprehend. Anyways, I think we've done enough bullshit in this level. We should move on, I think. I didn't really practice much here. I was just kind of like looking at stuff. Still kind of strat, you know, observe. Oh, there's still one more thing here, actually. Which is the fucking, the fan chest into the guy. So I'll play with that for a second. I'll even turn on my timer. I don't want to spend more than 5 minutes on this. Because I've already been in here long enough. Where do I want to go next is the question. Could go Twilight Harbor. I could look at Jock stuff. Oh, Dark Passage. I should go to Dark Passage after this. That level has a lot of Jordy differences in it, especially at the start. Okay. Yeah, so I'll start from this dragon, make a save state. Okay, that hit him. That did not hit him. Oop. I'm like trying to like point at him a little more as I do it, and then maybe it makes sense to just have like a really low amount of speed for this. That hit him. Like really try to go as wide with it as possible. See how that works. No. Doing it that way, you could just straight up hit him. Even though that doesn't make the gem home in. Yeah, the only problem is the gem doesn't home in when you do that. It's funny because it looks like his gem homes in when you do it, because the gem is still homing in from the fan chest. Like when you kill all three of these guys at once. It looks like I fucking... It looks like I killed him and took his gem, but I didn't either. And even when you kill him, you don't get his gem. It's just funny. That's why we want the fan to kill him. Because it's like ideal. Jock mentioned fight. Is Jock your favorite? You like to jock your thing? Get your thing on. Would I stream a new Spyro game? Yeah, definitely. Oh, I got him that time. I didn't even think I was gonna get. It's like I never even know what I do right on the correct attempts. Like, what am I doing different here that like is working? Maybe if I like really hit it hard to the left. So it worked that time. No. Oh, you're talking about the fuck when I yelled. I thought you just really liked Jock. You're like, oh fuck. Oh damn, some more Cove music, let's go. Fucking hate Cove. Hate that level. I'm just kidding, I don't mind Cove. I don't mind any of the levels in this game. I always say it. Everyone's like, what's your least favorite level? It's like, I don't even hate Lofty. Lofty's pretty sick when it goes well. Same with Cove, honestly. When Cove goes well, it's actually kind of a sick level. But when it doesn't go well, it's like, fuck this level. Nice, hit him. I just don't know, man. I don't know the secret sauce here. I'm like trying to understand it. It's not about how straight you hit it towards him. And it also, another detail is it always hits the life. So what if I like supercharged through the life? So that way like it didn't fuck with me. Would it hit him then? No. Yeah, it doesn't even matter because by that time it already locked onto it. So you have to like hit this thing in such a way where it doesn't hit the life. And there's just like, how do you fucking do that? You don't just aim it straight at the guy. And the other, I hit him that time. The other thing is you're turning when you hit it as well. So it's like, I'm not sure if I want to hit it straight or I think I want to hit it while I'm turning right. Which means having a wide initial turn here and then turning right before you hit it makes it more likely to hit him, maybe? But it might just be the angle that you're hitting it at, regardless of whether you're turning or not. Didn't I already say I'd only spend 5 minutes on this? And I have spent 5 minutes on this and I've come to the conclusion that I still don't fucking know how that works. But at least I can do it decently fast. So it's fine. Missed the red then. Right? Yeah. Okay. Next level. Dark Passage. We're going Dark Passage, ladies and gentlemen. L1. Boom. I got my Coke Zero right here. Cheers, everybody. I can reset my timer there. Oh, damn. I love how my color matches the skybox. Look at that. That's sick. Swag God. All right. So, in this level, I have to reload it. As much as I was jamming along with the music there. Have to reload it so that we can get all the cycles correct here. Yeah, it's bad. I'm gonna do it from the start, just and all the way up to the dragon, and try to just get that as solid as possible. And then I can make a safe state up there. Just so the cycles are as consistent as possible here. Okay, made a save state, which kind of fucked the music a little bit. Here, let me reload the level, load the save state. Because I'm just jamming to the Dark Passage music right now. Sometimes you just gotta jam along to it. Okay, go here. Now hit these, like that. And ignore the fucking, yeah, I like that exit a bit more. Let's try that again. Let me also explore hitting this guy. Notice Jordy hits this guy and then goes left on him. Which does give you a better, talk about a better exit angle. But then, like, sometimes, I don't know. Maybe that is it, though. Let's not overthink it. Oops. So here, since they got zapped early, then I go around. Same thing here. But if you're fast there, then you're chilling. I don't know why I'm hitting the split button for no reason. Nice. And then he goes left to right, but you can also flame charge him that way. Not sure if it matters at all. You have the thief of the clip of the thief turning around. No, because I think it has happened to me in runs before where I'll get to the end of the level and the thief won't be there. And I think you just explained to me what happened there. I always used to think it was the thief despawning, but really it's him turning around because we go too fast in that room before with the daze strat. So it makes sense. I mean, it all makes sense now that now that you've explained it to me. So. So yeah, if I begin to have that problem more and I start losing runs to that, then I'll definitely start going for the early thief like you're talking about to make it more consistent. All right, what's up, Waxy? Let's go back here. I'm gonna make another save state. Actually, let's go back here. Stop this. Get the correct cycle here. Oops. Okay, save state here. I mean, you know, it's not the best spot. Here, hold on. I gotta make the other save slot right away. Do this. Okay. Let's see if this works. I want to try to get this double flame charge here. Thing is, I wish I made the save state earlier. I should have made it like right when I hit this guy. I should have made the save state. Let me do that. Just hitting my split pedal for no reason. Ignore it. Okay. I might be overwriting file 1, but yeah, it's fine. Now I can work on these guys. So Jordy actually hits this left one first, which might make more sense. But what I have found actually happens sometimes when you go right to left is you'll get a flame charge on the second dog sometimes, which is ideal, but that's only if he runs towards you quickly, which does not seem to be happening right here. Again, it's kind of like a jackknife flame charge dealio. But that seems pretty slow. What if, alternatively, what if I flame charge the first dog? And the guy. Ooh, but then that fucks up that dog. Or fucks up the... It's hard to do this without getting off to the right side of him. Damage boost. Go really wide and try to double flame charge. That's how I normally do it, by the way. I'm like been experimenting with stuff. This is how I normally do it. Let me show you. Just do that. And then get up there. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, you gotta flame charge after that. I don't know how I've gotten this second dog to a flame charge before. I know I've done it though. Maybe it's just I just have a bad approach right now on the save state. Excuse me. Fuck. Dude, chat is super quiet today. Well, it's because I'm not really doing anything that interesting, to be honest. Like, chat will only get active, like, when I'm, like, talking about shit that has nothing to do with the game. Or if I'm on a really good run. Or if I'm on a really bad run and I'm pissed. Those are the times when my chat gets really active. But right now, since we're just chilling, usually it's a good sign when my chat is inactive, because it just means, like, we're just chilling, just doing shit, you know, whatever. So, I actually look at it as a good thing. Or at least that's my cope. I'd rather it be like that though than people just randomly talking about shit and I'm like, and I can't keep up, you know? But yeah, it just means the vibes are super chill right now. There it is, I got the flame charge on him. Hold on. Oh man, so hard. Fuck, come on. Son of a bitch. This dog will not give me the attention I'm looking for. What if I did this? Just like turn the camera? What the fuck? Like, there's gotta be a way I can like squiggle into him, yeah. These dogs are so stupid. I'm like hitting the fucking thing. Like that's like the best I got, you know? So trash. And then Jordy does it from like over here. Oh, there you go. Dude, the double, like the triple kill. You have to get them both to like run at you at the exact same time. It's really difficult. Hello? Yeah, you have to come really far right on this guy for him to notice you. Yeah, charge him. Do it like that. Hold up. There we go. Now we're talking. What do you think about that? Huh? The only thing is I'm still reliant on the gem RNG from this. A funny thing about this red guy right here is if you flame him directly into the stair, his gem, like, you can't grab it until he, you know, until it hits the ground. But if you hit him, like off to the side, maybe like this way, then that gives you a better chance at like getting his gem out of the air, you see? Because he'll fall back. So maybe I do want to like figure out how to do that now. To like really optimize things. And then we'll see if that actually does end up working. That's weird, hold on. Whew. I was getting that strat for a sec. You have to hold the camera on the fool in the background. Wait. Here? You have to hold your camera. Oh, like, because when I would turn around before, that would fuck up the cycle. So doing it this way is better just so that the camera stays on him. So that the cycle advances, because you have to wait for the dogs. That makes... I never even thought about that. That alone is why doing what I did before is bad. I see the logic now. So I gotta do it this way to advance the cycle properly. That makes sense. I'm a fucking idiot for not even realizing that. Thank you for explaining all this, like, what might be like obvious stuff to you that I should probably know. Thank you for explaining it. Dude, why did it change my save state? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so just don't turn around on these guys. My save state got like advanced forward in a really annoying way. Yeah, let's like reset the level. Just reset that whole save state situation. Whoops. Now do from a fly-in so everything's consistent. Oh my god, please, dude. There we go. That flame charge is bullshit sometimes. It's a good thing I'm doing these practice sessions, man. I feel like I'm learning so much about this game. Granted, this is all stuff I should know already. I did that bad. Let me just stop right here. Let's just stop right here. Stop right here. I could have started like, I don't know. If the cycles are weird, then hold on, do it like this. And I think we should be good. Oh, do it like this. We'll see what it looks like up above. I'll be able to tell if it's wrong up above. I just gotta figure out this strat again. You gotta like zigzag a little right, left a little. I mean, that seemed like correct. What level do I feel the most confident in? Should you flame those guys, Jordy? What do you think? If you're like way ahead of cycle? Or should you just wait for them to come down? I mean, players have always opted to wait for them to come down, but... like, it's hard to say. If they're right about to come down, then you have to let them come down. So it's like... I don't know. Probably let them come down, right? What do you think? Charge and then flame charge? That kind of felt good. I kind of like that. I just gotta make sure I stay to the left of the arrow. No. Charge, then flame charge. It's like so close. Nice. Feels good though to hit that. And then it's like you gotta wait there anyways for the dogs, so it's like... it'd be cool to hit this red guy like out of the way properly to like grab his gem out of the air, but also it might not matter for the cycle anyways, unless we were to flame the red dogs. Like we get so far ahead that you flame the red dogs type of deal, yeah. Bitch ass dog. God damn it. It's so hard to do correctly. Definitely takes some finagling. And then it's like if you miss, the recovery is fucking annoying. So annoying. You don't want to be losing damage here either, is another detail. You want to be very confident that a strat is not going to damage you. What level do I feel the most confident? Dude, I don't even know. I literally don't even know the answer to that. I think I feel them right now, considering like right in the context of me like tearing down old muscle memory and learning new stuff in certain levels, the levels that I'm trying the most different stuff in are the levels that I'm least confident in right now. That's like the only answer I can give to that. Every other level where I have like ancient muscle memory in, I'm most confident. If that makes sense. Like, wonder if there's a way I could hit this turtle, like, not in my way. Maybe that's it, is you hit the turtle to the left here. You can go around him like that, and then it kind of gives you a nice wider approach. Dog is a fucking bitch, though. I wish I could, like, double flame charge with the dogs. I just wish that second dog would run into me every time, like, consistently. You gotta go really wide for him. You could do that. You could just like intentionally just go through the dogs and then hold on, like, and then like hit them. I don't know. Hold on. I'm getting too creative here. Gotta do that. I do like this strat though. I just want to be like 100% like with it. Because it's like those, whenever you miss them like that, the recovery is so ass. That's fine. Oh, come on. Why am I trying to flame charge this guy? To the left. Do one of those. Hit him like that. Oh, grab the blue. A little sloppy. Fuck. Don't jump there. Drunk Origami with the tier 1. Thank you for 13 months. Love you, Drunk Origami. I'm gonna take a sip of this water in your honor. Getting drunk on water. Alright, should I move on to something else here? I feel like I got the idea here. Dude, Drunk Origami with the gift! Holy shit. I'm gonna say I've been playing for almost 3, I had to restart my stream, but I've been playing for actually 2 hours. Starting to feel kind of a little bit of mental fatigue, a little bit of come down, a little after fade on it. I will try, I think, another level before I'm done here, maybe another level or 2, but yeah, let's move on from Dark Passage. I think I've had my fill of alternate stuff strategy learning here. Now, I don't know if Jordy, if you're still in the chat, I remember you mentioning something about Lofty Castle, but I didn't actually take any notes on it from your PB. I didn't see anything that was like particularly noteworthy to me, but if there's something there, I don't know where I just went. Icy, we're going Icy Flight. Hey, this is good because we can practice the pause exit. Always good to do that. It's always a nervous moment going for that. Do a little flight, a little cool down with a little Icy Flight. Yeah, I do get it pretty much. I actually haven't missed it in a long time. But that doesn't mean I'm not like nervous when I get here. It's like, okay, 2-frame window or the run's dead. It's a very scary moment. You put it all on the line for 2 frames, you know? Or not for 2, actually for many frames. For 2 seconds of time save, which is how many frames? 66? That's a lot of frames. That's everything, all in one. I should have made a save state before that. What are you like supposed to look at? I think I pressed Yeah, if you see your time, your time. Have you ever tried pancakes with my cream? What is he talking about? Or strawberry ice cream? Sorry, I'm totally just thinking about a fucking queso short. The fucking would you rather short. Oh my God. He's like, what the? All right, anyways. When the AI voice gets all zesty, you know. I'm out of here. Should I try? I'm going to try it again. Let's do it a couple times. Like, I'm here, but I do have to go through the whole level again. Also, we're on time trial mode, which I think doesn't matter. So I actually might have fucked it by getting to time trial mode, but I'll just try it again just for funsies and actually make a save state this time. I do feel pretty confident on it. I think this is one of those tricks where, like, if you have a good start button on your controller, you can go for. But if you don't, then you should not go for this. And believe me, I've had many controllers where the start button requires, like, a fucking, like, Herculean effort to press. I've already fucked up here. I'm out. Honestly, I'm out. Try to quit. No, we're good. We got it that one time. We get it. We've been getting it in runs lately. Let's not overanalyze. Let's get out of here. Make a save state right here, though. And, try work on grabbing one of these. I always fuck this up. If I'm like low sparks, like jumping down at the right spot to get one of those guys. Gonna do it like that. Like that. That's it. Yeah, I always do it too late. Gotta really cut off to the side. Technically, it is faster if you do this. Like, oh, maybe not. If you do that into a charge glide out. Because it doesn't matter. You're going to grab this one on the way in. Like, it doesn't matter. The red gems don't matter. So keep that in mind with this movement. All that matters if you're doing this is to grab a mushroom. So we want to, like, optimally, like, slide off and then glide out of the, like, flame charge. Like, some shit like that. That might not be good, though. That's probably about just as good. When it's really big drops like that, it's just as good to just charge down. Like, the bigger the drop is, the worse it is to slide off. Like, there's, like, a perfect sweet spot for slide off ledge height, and this is, like, beyond that. It's the same thing in Metalhead. You can do a slide off in Metalhead, but it ends up being, like, as fast as just charging down, if not maybe a little slower even, depending on how you clean up the shit after. This is, again, just like in Metalhead, actually, this really all is dependent on the mushrooms, which is very RNG type movement, so, like, it makes sense to, like, just take the extra space here. And don't worry about the red gems. Just hit that guy and keep it moving. So yeah, do it like that. That's if you have green sparks exiting Icy Flight, which is common. All right, let's do some lofty. Fuck it, I'm here. Oh, recovery. Hold on, I got this. Keep it moving, keep it moving. We're on pace. Oh God. From the top, from the top. It's genuinely, this intro is like kind of hard to do right. And I should also practice the low sparks version of it. On the second island. Whew. Fuck. A little slow with that. Okay, I'm gonna make a pause right here. Pause, and then see if I can see if that's better versus. I'm gonna stick to my old strat there. Doesn't matter. Yep. Doesn't matter. None of this matters. None of the stuff I'm looking at matters. In typical this game fashion. It's fine. Keep it moving. Same thing with that platform. We timed that a little while ago, I remember. You can do this platform like this, which looks faster and maybe has a higher execution, like optimization ceiling. But it truly doesn't matter. I want to make sure I'm getting the far too reds this way. It's like I might just do it anyways, just for the meme of it, you know? Like why not? I'm actually kind of liking it more than the old strat at this point. I just gotta make sure I got the balloon guy cycle. Keep it moving. Can we like reset the music? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oops. Blew up that green. I'm gonna pretend like I got it just for the sake of practice, but there is a backup there. Which is fine. It would have been to grab the gems like before this area. I'm just gonna pretend like I said that I got that. Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I got that too. We're playing a lot of pretend over here. Oh shit. Perfect movement, perfect. Get up there. Alright, we got all those gems by the way. Oh, before I grabbed this dragon, I should have tried going around the dragon. Again, does it matter? There is an argument to be made that going around the dragon and grabbing this and then sliding into the dragon is better, but like, again, very marginally. Ends up being pretty much the same movement either way. What's up, Flazuki? How you doing? Alright, well, let's make a save state here. In the good old, you know, if I've had $1 for every hour I've spent doing this. It's a good thing we haven't been doing a lot of this lately in the practice sessions. But it's about time now. I missed the thing down there. That's unusual. Unusual version of this strat. Let's keep going since we got it. Oh, no, no. That was bad. What is this music? Hey, good music. Good lofty music. Good lofty practice music, actually. This does feel like a time trial, you know what I mean? This music is like time trial vibes. But yeah, definitely I would like to go for the inner cavern, or whatever it's called here. Inner butthole. Oops, that's gonna get cancelled. Yeah, kind of curved too hard there at the start. Good. Ideal. I should not have gone for the blue gem, but I still got it anyways, somehow. I did make some of the cleanup wonky. There we go. Like that. Check this movement. I'm gonna make another save state here just to check this movement. Because it is wonky. I always fuck up this movement. Like when you're exactly on cycle. There's a few ways you can do it, with the safest being jump flame. But you could also do this. You could also charge jump like that and then glide, which is way stupider. Way riskier for no reason. Okay, also I didn't have to grab the blue that was there. We go this way. Go up here. Did some unnecessary jump charges. Get to the end of the level. Try to land close to the key chest. That's something I need to work on. Same thing in like Metalhead. Gotta like charge properly and like delay the grab on them. Ooh, nice. That gorgeous ending there. Let's go from here again. You want to get such a good charge jump that you like don't even have to land like on the lip of that. That's what you want. Charge jump like that. That's if the guy's dead there. If he's alive, it doesn't really matter. Because he'll actually, you'd rather land like this if he's alive, because he'll hit you with his shot otherwise. Another reason why this strat is kind of cool. It just allows for the movement to be so much cleaner here. In fact, let me work on that a little bit. Let's work on that inner area. Yeah, like that. That was fast. Definitely did it a little slow in my actual first run through of it. The jump charge is so scary there. Same thing here. Jump charge. Is that like necessary at all? I think not. It's just like asking to jump into the void, basically. Might as well just do that. Same thing here. Just ride the corners, you're good. You know, you don't gotta be a hero with these jump charges. Now with the other route, it is good to jump charge. Like, say if you're coming from this way, you're grabbing the chests from here. Let me actually make another save slot for this. Say you're going through these chests here. Jump charge is the ideal thing to... A blind jump charge around the corner is ideal. Which is, I hate to admit, but it's just the case. Unless you can like go really wide and then turn it around. Going wider like makes it safer before it. But either way, it's either that or you just walk and do an empty charge, like empty walk charge jump. Those are your options there. Empty walk charge jump or turn jump charge jump. This shit is scary. Yeah, there you go. But if you do it right, the camera gets fucking super stuck on the wall, which is like kind of epic. Yeah, that's ideal. Try to get the... I'm gonna try to hold R2 just to fuck up the camera more. Yeah, practice is going good, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. Word on the street, Stuart Copeland is speedrunning this game. Holy shit. You got world record yesterday in this? Oh man, congrats. No, it's in a game you've never heard of. I bet that's gonna be the... It's actually in this game called Bondi Warriors. It was a rare Japanese exclusive Game Boy Advance, but gameplay player only advanced compatible in only 3 cities. It's a North Korean exclusive. It's a fucking... So, you know, it has a pretty small community, small speedrun community. But still, I got world record. And that still deserves a GG. Made by Konami, licensed by Bandai, sponsored by Nintendo, now in Fortnite. Downloadable content for only 2,000 V-Bucks. Version of the game. North Korean exclusive. I got world record in it, dude. It's a North Korean exclusive. Oh my god. Spyro in Fortnite, dude. But North Korean exclusive. Alright. I don't want to leave this level now that the fucking music started playing. Let me load back to this save slot. Just for funsies, let me try to see if you go this way. Like, say you miss the green here, like I did. This would be the recovery. Jumping a little early. This used to be the main strategy here that I would do. Like many of my first 120s, I think maybe my first 120 in this game did the supercharge this way, except just not doing the inner area like this. Yeah, I feel like it's too much speed for the. I'm like curious to see if the inner area works with this version of it as like the backup. It might not be worth. Feels like too much speed compared to the turnaround. I gotta stop going for that blue gem. Super unnecessary. It's hard to resist. How much further am I hoping to push the former world record using new revised strats? Are we in the realm of 5-10 seconds? Yeah, I would say we're in the realm of 5 to 10 seconds of just alternate strats that I'm practicing. Think about it this way. A lot of the stuff I'm practicing is actually even, or even arguably slower, you know, if not perfect execution. But it's pretty much even, like all the alternate things most of the alternate things I'm doing. Or I'm working on recoveries or thinking about just alternate stuff that isn't really even a time save. It's just even time save. So really the whole point of it isn't necessarily that like I'm getting all this time save out of these strats. It's that I'm training my brain to look at the game like in a fresh way and to optimize alternate execution in like the spirit of like having an overall like sicker run, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, just doing it. So it's like, I feel like it stimulates my brain because, you know, when you do the same route for so long, for so many years in my case, you end up getting like really complacent with it and you start to like reject like changing your muscle memory because you have it like so down pat that you just start to feel, after so long of that, you start to feel like, oh, I'm plateauing and I'm not like progressing. Even though a lot of these alternate strats don't really even save time, or like I'll look into it and I'll be like, and then just go back to the old thing or whatever, that's still good because that means I'm getting a more holistic like perspective on the run and the game. And I think at the end of the day that makes you a better player and that gets you better runs, you know, even if you don't necessarily implement every single thing, or if every single thing you implement isn't even hardly a time save even, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff is like micro time saves, like, you know, less than a second. Or in the case of a lot of this supercharged stuff, I'm doing like a second or two compared to record, you know? But it just kind of all adds up. People always say that those tiny micro time saves all add up throughout the run. And so it's really a question of like approach and freshness of perspective, holistic perspective on every way you can do a section that really is going to help me improve my world record. It's not necessarily the direct time save from the alternate strats. I hope that makes sense. I mean, I feel like that's how it's like, that's the psychology behind it. I don't know if like that's true or not, but it helps me get out of like this rut of like, I'm just doing the same run every day and I'm not like doing anything different. I'm, you know, and I'm seeing Jordy get these like crazy artisans and peacekeepers and stuff. It's like, we gotta just go back to the drawing board, you know? And just fuck with some shit. So, yeah, I'm just practicing, you know? But yeah, if I were to really sum it all up, like if I were to implement every single alternate thing that I've done that saves time so far in these last 2 days, it might be like 5 or 10 seconds. We'll say 10 seconds if you include, if I do the crazy loot start. If you include that, then it's like 10 seconds, which I might start trying in runs, but I'm not super duper confident with it yet. 1101, dude. Bro's about to get a sub 11 artisans. Like, I'm pretty sure Saboom and I would have never said that that was possible. That's actually so insane. So yeah, I'm hoping to one day like match Jordan's prowess, or Jordy, pardon me, Jordy's prowess with the early game. But you know, that day is yet to come. And I think like what Jordy's doing to the early game right now, not just him, but like all of us are doing with optimizing the early game right now, is, you know, we're leaving that door like ideally we get so good at it and so confident at it that we start doing it with like Beastmakers and Dreamweavers, and Magic Crafters I'd say has gotten pretty optimized in the time that I've speedran this game. But especially like Beastmakers and Dreamweavers, I feel like those homeworlds are always going to have room to like be optimized more, especially in a full game setting. So it's like once we start like consistently getting sub 1110 artisans, like 25 1x, you know, peacekeepers. Once we're like consistently doing that, if we ever get to that point, then it's going to turn into like, all right, low 38 Magic Crafters, and then like how far into the 52s you can get your Beastmakers. I think world record had like a mid 52. You could probably get like low 50, sub 52 Beastmakers maybe. So it gets pretty crazy, you know. It's like it just is such a stacking effect that's takes so many runs to get there. You guys getting dizzy? Jump charging is fun in this game, dude. There's one thing that makes Spyro 1 better than Spyro 2 and 3 is you can do that. You can't do that in Spyro 2 and 3. Like, you can do it, but it's not fast. He goes like... That's like how fast he does it in those games. It's super slow. In this game, you can just go like boom, 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 just gallop around with the jump charges. Look at that fucking... It's hard not to do that. It's hard not to actually do the charge jump like this. It's hard not to do that. That shit. Don't ask me how I made those. Yeah, I gotta watch Jordy's new artisans at some point. 1101, dude. So insane. Where am I? Okay, I'm gonna take a quick piss break here. And then we'll see if I want to practice anything else. I might do like 1 or 2 more levels. Let me see. We've already pretty much gone through most everything. I think it's just a question of reviewing now. Just looking at my notes. I could do a little bit in Jock. Well, anyways, I'm gonna take a piss and see if I want to keep playing. BRB. None of the levels are particularly jumping out to me right now. What up, what up? Yo, if anyone's still here watching, lurking, drop an emote in the chat. If you have a moment, hit me with a fucking fat emote in the chat. Your favorite emote. Just send it. Let's switch over to a different level here. I think I'm gonna head back to loot. At this point, I just kind of want to work on the crazy stuff like loot, and some art, some like toasty. I think I'm gonna go loot, then toasty, then some artisan's homeworld, and then I'll be done for today. That's what I'm thinking. Just working on this fucking strat here. Make a save state. That's nice. Ooh, almost. I didn't quite get the perpendicular line on that. Close. Oh, those are heartbreaking. You guys see why I fucking hate this strat? You gotta go lower. I can't get shit. If I go lower. Nope. I gotta go lower. Yeah, I know the YouTube chat emotes are busted on my multi-chat. It's sad. There it is. Holy shit. Let's try that all again. From the top. If I want to make the argument of like, okay, I want to do this in runs, then I need to be able to get this whole sequence first try every time. Or not every time, but like most times. There we go. No, oh my god. Okay, we're good. A little slow, but that's fine. God damn it. Also, you can very easily lose a lot of the time save that this route gives you just at that part right there on the fucking fan chests. So let's try it again. I got the whole sequence, but I just didn't do it like perfectly. That's what we need, is to just practice this sequence over and over. I hate to say it like in such, you know, black and white terms, but it just is what it is. Oh man, almost had that. Yeah, new choke point, the very end, after credit skip. This is like when people say, oh, you know, like, at least Nestor skip is at the start of the run. This is like the opposite of that sentiment. It's like, fuck this trick for being at the very end. There we go. There we go, that's how you do it. Nice. Let's keep going. Obviously, like, if you miss it, you wouldn't just keep trying it over and over unless you were just, like, ego grinding it. Like, you would just run to this area right away and lose, like, 5 seconds total for having tried it. Which is still annoying when you're on, like, when you're on pace, you know? Oops. Too far left. Oh, and then, yeah, I'm an idiot. Dude, I'm actually such a fucking idiot. I was not supposed to go up there. Let's do the whole thing again. Totally fucked up the route. I did it like it was old route. Come on, dude. I should not have pressed triangle there. Also, maybe the strat is to do the high jump like right away. I remember seeing that in like one of Tuval's like ILs, is he would go and he would do the fucking that thing like early and then go down here like that. Like that might be the play. So that way there's like less room for like weirdness. Like you're already down like at the level you want to be with enough speed. So maybe that's the play. Nice. I think that is better. Oop, fuck that. You're supposed to go further to the right and then to the left with him. And I'm doing the full fly-in every time just to reset the height cap. Yeah, it's definitely harder to set up when you do the charge glide right here. For me. From the top. Get your flight privileges revoked. He's on the no-fly list. Oh. Dude, wait. Oh, almost. Hold on. Damn it. There you go. What if I did this? Like fully like flopped off and then turned around all the way and then did that. That would technically be the fastest way of doing this. Is to do one of these. Do that. But man, that is not easy. The problem is you have to be coming like perpendicular to the thing, and by the time you turn around that hard, you've already fucked it, you know? You're already too low. You'd have to like come back this way. Flop off like that, and then do that. Yeah. So like after you hit the boxes, kind of turn it around and then do that. Like already be flopping off back the other way this way, essentially. But man, I don't know, that does not seem very consistent. Versus just kind of doing a longer turnaround like this. But maybe there's like a nice middle ground somewhere. Maybe not. What about, hold on, just funny idea. What about doing this? Doing the L1 press? Yo, hold on. If that works, that's so funny. Oh, he's like wall riding it. He's like going up on the fucking wall, dude. Oh shit. I don't think this is gonna work. Try R1. Oh, you made some breakfast burrito? Did you like meal prep like a bunch of them? Is that what you meant? Dude, GG. I love doing that. Meal prepping burritos is the best. I'm trying to do this with an L1 press. To those of you guys who don't know, the L1 and R1 do this respectively. That's L1. Wait. I have to get a higher height cap or just go lower. Hold on. L1 does, oh my god. When the height cap isn't that high, it just kind of like turns you up all shitty and sideways. But it's supposed to make you do like the loop-de-loop and stuff. I'm trying to pioneer this strat with those buttons, and it's not going well. Yeah, L3 unfortunately. Yeah, L3 strats we'll call it. I can like make him like ride the wall like that. Maybe if I stayed higher and then like perfectly hit the edge. No. You have to just do it like this. Dude, imagine that like the key to getting this strat consistent is pressing L1. That would be so insane, but that does not look to be the case. It seems like that's the most consistent way of doing it, is to just power flop it. Which is just, it's like, it's really is like a coin flip whether that works or not. At my current level. You know what I mean? Like, I got the thing, but not enough, you know? Not enough juice. Yeah, and then the other strat is to do this. Hold on, what if I did both that and the L1 strat together? I have to do it like turning around this way. What if I did it like into this corner? Is that any good? I don't think so. But maybe. The thing is, you're not getting a harsh enough angle on it when you do this shit. That's why you have to like fly all the way around. Which is so stupid. You like flop off of this shit. No, there's like nothing over there that can help you. Maybe if you did one off this, and then went like, wait, hold on. What if I did this? Like went up on this, and got like a flop up to that platform. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if that would do anything, just seeing if that's possible. Doesn't look like this platform works the same as the other one. And what about in here? Nothing in here, obviously. Well, not like that would help much if I could get up there, because the height cap would keep lowering itself back down, even if I could get on top of that and glide over here, theoretically. And let's just pretend like that isn't slow as fuck. It would still drop me out of the air due to the height cap not being properly raised. So my best hope is to do basically something like this. And then hopefully I win the coin flip there. And get up there. And I really gotta go low here. That's the key, I think. Going nice and low. Because that's what helps you build some of that momentum. It's just going real low off of that. There you go, like that. I think that's the key, is going nice and low. As long as I can guarantee that I get a flop, and as long as it comes from super low with a ton of momentum stored like this, then I'm good. But now it's just a question of getting that flop consistent. So if I do it like this, I feel like I'm not going to have to worry about the height. Which has been the problem with like every other version of this. Oh my fucking god. Every time! Oh my god. Should I turn it around, like, a bit more? Nice. Trying to find the exact right setup. It feels like you want to hit it, like, on this part of the wall, like, right here. Not, like, further to the left. Not much. Oh my god. Thank you for the good luck, Vivi. Appreciate that. Let me try this with, just out of curiosity, let me try this with D-pad real quick. Maybe it's better with D-pad, because you can just do the cardinal directions instantly without any travel time. You need to go from like down to up like in one frame. So that actually makes it a lot easier. Using D-pad. Dude, I'm like getting it every try now. Hold on. Let me do it from the start. Maybe I'm just tripping out the height cap. Like sometimes when you're practicing this and you don't refresh the level, the height cap gets raised without you realizing it. Oh god, make it up there. Try that again. If that happens in a run, I'm just going around like, fuck this. And that has happened to me before. Come on, dude. Jesus. Maybe just do the whole level with D-pad. Or like the whole start of the level with D-pad. Bruh, why can't... This is the easy one. Please just give me the easy one. Why can't I do it? Why am I ass? I was just unlocking the other part here. Now I've locked this part. There we go. What the fuck? Okay, so the play is when you land here. Let me make a save state right here. When you land here, you do this, and then you switch to D-pad, and then you go around, and then this is probably not gonna work. Yeah, that did not work. Fuck. I'm trying to decide when I want to make the D-pad switch. Definitely want to do it before this glide. Maybe do it there. I have to remember to use cardinal angles. I don't want to be using any diagonals. The whole reason I'm using D-pad is so I'm not using diagonals. See, bad. I need to make sure I'm getting the height consistent. Okay. Use analog all the way until the slide off. No. Dude. See, now that I'm doing it from a different setup, I've unlearned it. Fuck. There we go. But yeah, as long as I do that like last part, get a nice angle on it, and then down up, you know, frame to frame, which is possible with analog stick, but it's more consistent with D-pad. What's up, Vane? How you doing? You love watching the speedrun tricks? Thanks, guys. Thanks for lurking. Yeezy told you the Twitch crowd doesn't watch they draws. Oh my god, Yeezy be talking shit. You know, he apologized for like being anti-Semitic. He's like, guys, sorry about that whole thing. Oh my god. Fucking Yeezy, what the hell, dude? Guys, my bad. It was just a lap. It was like it was a multi-year long lapse in judgment. You'll have to forgive me. Oh my god. Yeah, he had to ponder his actions. He tried this with D-pad and it seemed better until it never worked anymore. Yeah, that's like the experience I'm having right now. Just for the actual like flop part, it is much better with D-pad. But you gotta, I mean, just at the end of the day, you gotta set it up well. And I'm just not setting it up well. Some setups are good, some are bad. And it just needs to be so consistent that I am like not. Yeah, right here is perfect height. No, it's a little, no. I thought that was perfect height, it was a little high. Oh wait, I keep forgetting to do this. Do that. I'm trying to use like a visual aid here. Yeah, like right there is where I want to be, and then come up. That's what I want, that exact line. Oop, I pressed down too early. Shit, turned too much. Doesn't make sense to switch to D-pad during the glide. You have to do it like before the glide. Well, I think I've officially made myself brain dead on this. I'm definitely not at a point where I can do this in runs, but I'll mess with it in future days. And if I'm feeling it, then I'll go for it, and if I'm not, then I won't. There have been moments during this like little grind with this trick where I've been feeling it, and other moments where I'm just not. So yeah. Let's head over to, should we go anywhere at this point? Do I even care anymore? Nasty Nork. I'll head over to Cove because I think the task person said, similarly to how kind of Jordan, I keep calling you Jordan, Jordy was saying in Dark Passage about the camera. The same thing applies here inside the boat area near the start. So I'm going to do the first part of this level. It's a breath of fresh air. Pretend like I got that gem. Technically, it is faster to crash into that TNT. I should consider doing that. Especially if I'm like gold sparks, you know. Oops. Oh my. Perfect. Nailed it. Oh, beautiful. I got every gem there. Oh, that's your actual name's Jordan. Alright, well, sweet. I won't correct myself anymore. That works out beautifully. Alright, pause, unpause. So now here, what I would do is that, and then because of that, we end up having to wait a little bit right here. See how like we're waiting to do the trick? Now, the task person, I forgot their user, Seal Pup Taking a Nap, aka Sorry, says don't do that. I think do this. Like something like that and then get the last box. So that way you turn the camera like more towards the correct way right away. So even though it does take a little longer to like clean up this room optimally, you end up saving time on the cycle ahead. So let's see now. I mean, was that any closer? I think maybe I did it wrong. What if I like... I feel like that wasn't any better on the cycle. Let me just keep messing with it. Maybe try cleaning up the boxes differently there as well. Alright, let me go back to my old strat. Okay, hold on. I wasn't able to get a good gauge because of that damage. Okay. I should like time how long it takes from when I stop to when when I do the trick. I should like time that. Wait, not from here. Maybe if I do this strat, hold on. If I do this strat but I turn the camera as I'm doing it. No, but it's hard when you're charging around like that. Was that better? Now here's the old way. I should just time this whole segment. Oh my god, the Windows noises are back. My favorite. Take a sip of water here. Dude, HypnoShark has a huge announcement. What is it? Is it a subathon? My guess is it's a subathon. What do the captions say? There's a lot of cool stuff going on. Oh my god. Yes, he's going to ESA. Yeah, I'm not going to that, by the way, to anyone who's curious. I know nobody was. I just wanted to share. Oh, I gotta watch that. The Tiger Woods PGA Tour. Oh, I love it. Me and Hypno played a shit ton of this game. I fucking love that game. Okay, what else? Sub goals. Yeah, sub goals. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Alright, what was the last video I was watching? Yeah, whatever. Let me just close this shit. Alright. That was fun. You guys have fun catching up with Hypno Shark there? I'm never up early enough to see Hypno's streams. I'm always like sleeping when Hypno's streaming. And vice versa. He's always sleeping when I'm streaming. Dude, you're playing that game right now, dude. Tiger Woods PGA Tour. I was playing that shit on emulator. I was actually playing 2006. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 06 on a GameCube emulator with like the controller plugged into my PC. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that was such vibes. I got so far in the campaign as well. My character was like all blinged out and shit. So sick. The Pro Tour or whatever. No, I'm not permabanned from anything except sponsorships. I'm blacklisted from Stream Elements sponsorships. You guys want to hear the story about that? I cheated a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. And now I'm basically, my stream is unsponsorable. So yeah. And yes, I do regret it. But yeah, I'm not banned from GDQ or ESA. I was temporarily banned from GDQ for being in an event space without registration. That was the year before they would have. That was the year before they allowed in-person registration. So I was there in person, like kind of last minute. So I didn't have time to get a registration online. And it had already closed by the time the event started, so it was like there was no way to even though it was below the registration cap, there was no way to register for the event while it was happening. So I was just like, alright, I just like kind of went into the practice room at some point while it was like low-key, nothing was going on, and then I got caught, and they were like, this big stink, and oh my god, they were pissed at me. So yeah, that's the story about me getting banned from stuff. But yeah, once again, I am not banned from anything anymore. Pretty much, TLDR. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed me telling that story for like the millionth time. Yeah, I'm free. Do 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 do. Yeah, never been banned from ESA. I've never had any infractions at an ESA. Some other people, dude, ESA was like, I don't want to, I hate to use the word drama, but like there was like a lot of crazy allegations happening amongst the GDQ or the ESA. You know, people, volunteers were made to feel unsafe and things of this nature. And there was very little accountability. I remember it was a big stink a year or two ago. But seeing as how I'm not, you know, it doesn't really affect me. You know, just full transparency, like, and it has nothing to do with me. I'm lucky because I'm a dude, you know. I can just go there and I know people. I'm pretty safe there, pretty frankly. If anyone's safe there, it's me. Unless I have like some European stalker that wants to come down and like assassinate me or something. That's the only way I'm gonna be in danger at an ESA, you know, or a danger for that matter. What's up, Kryper? How you doing? But yeah, you know, I already went to GDQ this last month or whatever the fuck that was, 2 months ago maybe. No, that was last month, I think. I'm just running around doing nothing at this point. Guys, should we play some RuneScape and like listen to song requests? Because I'm like not accomplishing anything in this game at this point. Who's down? Who's down to I have one more beer. I'm gonna like eat some nuts, set up RuneScape, crack open this beer, do a little bit of song request. I think that's the play right now. I've been going for about 3 hours. I would say a good 2 hours worth, 2.5 hours worth, was like valuable, vital practice in learning. I feel like I've learned a lot about this game actually today. I'm really glad I took today to just do this instead of do runs. Tomorrow I might do runs though, I think. Tomorrow I'm feeling runs, but if anything I'm gonna do a long practice session to warm up tomorrow and just kind of review the stuff I want to review, and I'll probably be practicing longer than, you know, maybe like an hour straight of practice before I do like a run to end the day. I think that'll be like the play tomorrow. Because I do want to get back into runs at some point, obviously. But yeah, really just good learning and review and studying of other players in this last day or two. So I'm pretty happy about it. Obviously, there's always more practice to do. So it's all good. See who's not see who's online, but let's see. I don't know. Should I just raid someone? No, I'm gonna stay online. I'm gonna stay online. Play. I haven't done RuneScape in a while. Time to kick it, you know. I was tempted. I almost raided someone right there. I was like, no. In honor of the low-key, comfy stream, I'm switching to RuneBait. But I'm gonna leave it on Spyro for right now while I BRB. And yeah, then I'll set up all the RuneScape stuff. Let me at least change the title right now. I feel like I shouldn't advertise the song request like in the title, because it might invite like trolls into the stream. You're in sailing vibes. I'm just gonna say vibes. Okay. Category. You guys, I'm sorry if you guys can hear that like truck backing up outside. You guys probably are beep, beep. That's on my end. You're not going crazy. Let's see here. Just kind of setting up over here. And then I'm going to take a break. By the way, did I give a shout out to Null Roll 7 minutes ago for the resub? Null Roll, if you're still here, dude, fucking love you, man. Chuggers in the chat. I'm gonna drink my last sip of water for you. The Twitch title. Take the YouTube title. Oh yeah, no, YouTube title's accurate. It says RuneScape later. So you chill. Close these other YouTube videos that I don't need. To open up song request over here. Just like that. Okay. All right. 5 minutes. I will be right back, guys. BRB.